Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one and the only Pastor L, live in the synagogue. And you know I got what you need on another installment of Triple the Gospel song. So come on, my sheep. Come on then. Church bells are ringing. The doors are open. The collection place of overflow and full of this cash money. So you know I got what you need, baby. Delivering you from these L's and showing you how these L's get delivered. Because that's the only way Pastor L does it, live in the synagogue. With this latest installment of Uchu Sentai Kyuranger episode 21. Gather my children, peace, turf, and tabernacle. Gather my children, gather. Gather on this tree because I'm about to do what I do better than anybody in the business. Show you how these L's were delivered and in equal turn deliver you from these L's. So, Uchu Sentai Kyuranger episode 21. This is going to be a touching and heartfelt episode. So, just fuck with your boy, alright? Just fuck with your boy. Anywho, our episode start where we ended our last one. Earth about to get raped. The Earth rape is going down. Jark Mather the nigger is like, yo, work. Put it in right now. Put the work in. Put the work in. The order's been given. The order was handed down from children to children to children to children to children to your great grandson Uncle Jesse. Put this work in. Rape this Earth. Rape Earth now. Rape Earth. Do it. So Earth getting raped. The squadron on my uncle trying to figure out like what we gonna do about this Earth rape. You're not really sure. So they said they figured it out. Meanwhile, back on the Earth, we got Mr. L. We got Japanese Justin, and we got Uncle Stinker still in this fight with Uncle Jesse, and the tables have turned, darkness. Darkness, the tables have turned. Because Uncle Jesse is getting his ass whooped. Get this work, nigga. Get this work. Get work. And Uncle Jesse is taking this work. Here's something interesting that I learned during this work that was getting taken. I just said work getting taken. That's not. What is the proper present? Because it's like you have take. You take, taken, and taking. Taking is in the act of. Take in is that you did it, and take is what you're doing in the current present tense. You know, helping you with your English homework. Don't cheat off my paper. But anyway, Uncle Jesse taking these L's. And what we learned during this L-taking brigade is other characters not named Mr. L have impacto attacks. And I didn't know this because both Japanese Justin and Uncle Stinger sat up here and put in work and shut off the impactos. And they happened. And Uncle Jesse took this work. Uncle Jesse, like, fuck you niggas. I'm not taking this work. Here's some work. This nigga go Super Saiyan Blue. He go Super Saiyan so hard his mask go off. Like, nigga, I'm ugly. I'm gonna whoop your ass, though. And that's exactly what Uncle Jesse did in the usual reverse of fortune, the struggle between good and bad in a final battle or whatever. Everybody gets some offense in because, see, we trying to put over everybody. Somebody gotta lose, but we gotta make everybody look good. You know what I'm saying? Just ask Pony Roman Reigns. But anyhow, well, as actual Roman Reigns, as Starlight Glimmer, aka Pony Roman Reigns, and other people who get put over in media, and we could have a discussion about that all day, but we won't. So where was I? Oh, Uncle Jesse. We trying to make Uncle Jesse look strong. That's what we doing. So Uncle Jesse puts in this work. He goes Super Saiyan blue, red, blue, perp on these niggas. And he puts in the work. And by putting in work, I mean he throw a whole bunch of slashes at their ass, knock them the fuck over, and then hit them with OTGs like in Marvel vs. Capcom. So he just sitting up there, slash. They on the ground. He's still doing work like disrespectful. Like, here's a random tidbit of knowledge that I just want to just put out there just for funsies because we in this mode. I remember the first episode of Power Rangers, right? Like, while they were forming the Megazord, Goldar was hitting the Megazord while they trying to form them. I'm like, I have never seen such blatant disrespect in my life. I was like 8. Well, actually, I'd have been 9 at that point because it'd have been after Day of the Base Guy. So yeah, I was 9, and I didn't know I was watching blatant disrespect. But I sit up here and think about it now. That was blatant disrespect by Goldar. or Griffins or whatever, if Zoo Ranger is what you do, but we will talk about that another time. So, Uncle Jesse hitting him with the OTGs like I do with Jill and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because that OTG is part of her B&B. We'll talk about it someday when we talk about Marvel 2, and this work getting put in. So, Uncle Jesse gets inside of the office, and the squadron like, fuck this shit. Well, actually, it's more like Uncle Sting. He get up and like, whoa, I'm going to whoop his ass. But then he get up and he try to run toward anarchy. But he sit up here like, oh shit, the lean. Because if you remember, this nigga got his lean, his brother lean, and more lean. I'm like, you have never seen lean this concentrated in one nigga in your life. It is so much lean running through this nigga's system. It's fucking crazy. Like, this nigga got massive amounts of fucking lean running through his system. And I had to repeat that shit 3 times because that's how much lean this nigga got in his system right now. So the lean is affecting Uncle Stinger in a way, like he sit up here trying to run towards like, oh shit, my plucked the sciatica, and he fall over and shit. So the squadron, they laid out. Uncle Jesse like, finish him. like Shao Kahn, where the fuck you come from, nigga? I've been over for a week waiting for these niggas to get their ass beat. Damn, okay. You know all I gotta do is wait for you to duck when you do that shadow charge and I uppercut you to death. Man, shut the fuck up. Stop telling people at home how to fucking beat my ass in Mortal Kombat 3. I'm like, they can watch the TAS and see that. You know what I'm saying? You have a valid point. Alright, Shao Kahn, get out of here. Go. I'll do motherfucking Cabal combo infinites on you or some other time. Alright then, get back to work, nigga. Alright, thanks, Shao Kahn. Pound it. Indeed, my nigga. Alright then. So that was Shao Kahn, everybody. Like, yeah, I got Shao Kahn on I got Shao Kahn on my speed dial. See, it's good to have, world conquering masters on your speed dial just in case you need a world conquer, right? Like, I'm still trying to get Jerk Man the nigga number, but he won't return my phone calls. I'm gonna have to share my nigga Shao Kahn and go get him. I think Shao Kahn will whoop his ass. But I got questions about Jerk Man the nigga later. So, what was I before Shao Kahn interrupted us? Oh, Uncle Jesse about to hit the squad with a fatality. So he walks over like, finish him. And I'm like, oh shit. This nigga put down forward, but then Moo Man shows mercy. What? Nigga, Moo Man come through, sit up her Uncle Jesse walking up on the squad. Moo Man come on, busting shot, blah, blah. Nigga, guess who's back in the motherfucking house, nigga? It's Moo Man, nigga, straight from Malin's farm with his titty, nigga. I'm like, what? I'm like, you knew Moo Man was coming back. But Moo Man did the mercy. He sat up here impressed. He held running down 4 times. And then Uncle Jesse was interrupted. So now the squadron got a little health left. But see, now Uncle Jesse can hit them with an animality if he finish him. So let's see if we get more of this episode to see who hits who with a fatality. Or in this case, because it's round 3 and this has happened, is that Uncle Jesse can hit the squadron with an animality, and we'll get back to if Uncle Jesse can hit the squadron with an animality later. So, Uncle Jesse has been thwarted for now because Moo Man had done a mercy. So he walk up like, "Hey, Bo, I heard you sound like a little bitch." Man, what you mean? You sound like a bitch. I'm like, I thought you was gonna handle this on your own, cuz. It shit happened, man. I'm like, I had Raptor Bay and then Woof with the lean. I sat up here and stole the keys to the Argos. I delivered them to my brother. He whooped my ass for a while. Nigga, I'm on 3 lit combination leans, nigga. My sciatica is fucked. Nigga, how you know Shao Kahn? I just know that nigga, man. I'm like, I hang out in a video games world and get titty milk. Like, you weird circles, man. Just look. I Bo. You ready to put in this motherfucking work? I Bo. Yeah, I Bo. Yeah. Here your cue timing, nigga. Yo, Uncle Jesse. What you want? I hit that mercy on your ass. Guess who finna have the animality next, bitch? I'm like, damn. But for real, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Just me right now. I love that scene when Moo Man came back. Straight up. Moo Man, like Uncle Jesse about to put in the work. Moo Man come in, blah blah, and I'm sitting up here like, and it's like Stinger, and Moo Man had that moment though. He sat up here, and it's like he throwing the cue Tommy like, "Hey, Bo," and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you got the whole squadron, and I love how they play that. You got new Moo Moo Man, Big Brother. You got Uncle Stinker. You got Japanese Justin, the little brother, and you got Lucky, the fucking redheaded stepchild that no one wants. Damn, cold blooded. Darknesses. Man, hey, yo, I watched some Chappelle randomly last week, man, yo. Darknesses. Man, I'm like, I'm going to say this live, man. Rip Rick James, rip Charlie Murphy. That's all I'm going to say. So, the squad link up, and I'm like, yo, it's time for the final battle. It is time for the final battle. They sit up here, do what they do. Meanwhile, and I'm gonna say this because this is an author's note. We no longer gonna be calling Jean Rombo random, giving him words to real OG leaders from back in the day, such as Zhao Fu, such as Torin the God, and Doggy Kruger, the fucking mega legend. From now on, we call him Shinron Perp. See, I was giving him way too much credit by linking him with real OGs. He gotta earn that back now. He gotta earn that back. You a decent leader, but see, you don't deserve to be referenced in conjunction with lords, with real lords. Torin the God. Zhao Fu, a fucking legend. This dude didn't train everybody to fucking whoop a motherfucking ass in that martial arts. And Doggy Kruger, nigga, is ultimate lord. That nigga is the gatekeeper of hell, boy. Nigga, hell dog, nigga. G.O.D no Bunkin, nigga, get your ass whooped by the Lord Doggy Kruger, bitch. Doggy Kruger, my spirit animal, nigga, on Tuesdays. I got spirit animals through the week. We'll talk about that. But we got Shinron Perp. We got Cutie Cammy and Shanti JR. They in this version of Rodeo, and they sitting up here doing work on all these consumers on their way to rape the earth. I'm like, hear the dumb shit of the day, right? I'm like, Ruteo do the finisher in the Zord, right? And he turned the fucking Kajiki shit into a fucking sickle. He didn't use his cutie Hammy's fucking long chameleon tongue, and it turned it into a Kurigasama and shit, and it slashed the shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so, from my understanding of this, right, is that Ruteo can sit up here and like mutate powers to make shit to work for him. So I don't know if this is a one-off thing or this is just something he can do with that exclusive Zord formation, but that shit was nuts. And I was kind of impressed, like, wow. I was like, damn. I'm like, damn, Shinron Perk putting in work, my nigga. Like, damn. Oh, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then it's, I've heard remixes of this song lately. They alright, but they don't have the spirit of these songs. And I still haven't been able to find Q Tama dancing on iTunes yet. I'm like, for real, I'm like, hold up. You know what? I haven't looked in about a couple of weeks, so we finna take a second. I'm finna see a Q Tama dancing on iTunes. Because the last time I looked, I didn't see it. So, it makes no sense to me, and it's like, I don't know. Like, how or why, but I couldn't find it on iTunes, and it's like, I've been looking for it for like the past couple of months now. So, I don't know, but when I went and just searched on Google, like, nothing came up. So it may be I might have to search for it using the Japanese terms, which you think I wouldn't have to do. You think so? You would legitimately think that all I would have to do is search for like Project R on iTunes and I would find like Q-Tama dancing? No. So if y'all know where to find Q-Tama dancing on iTunes, you come holler at your boy and you lead that for one of the elders, you know what I'm saying? Let them know and I'll get back to you on that. So we got the squad and it's like we got the world, we get dancing. So I'm like, so at this point, let me see, cause okay, we got the song, we got Shinron Perp Zord doing gangster shit. Okay, now I know where we are now. The squadron, they sits up here Henshin bust a fucking pose, and you know because the four of them to bust that pose, motherfuckers bumped to get their ass whooped. We don't know who yet, but somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split. Beat them up, beat them up, beat them up. Man, shout out to Mark Henry. Look, so, let's see. Squadron transforms, bust a fucking pose, because you know somebody gonna get their ass whooped. Guess who get their ass whooped? Uncle Jesse is catching this monstrous fucking L. If you thought that mercy wasn't gonna do no good, Uncle Jesse is taking this massive fucking L. And then after the squadron get through, they sit up here. It's like a tag match where it's like one of them 10-man where everybody get in, like everybody get their finisher in. They tagging Uncle Stinger. Get this nigga. You want me to fuck him up, nigga? Fuck him up, nigga. So he go over there to try to fuck him up, though. And he sit up here and they bang it out for a minute. He hit him with this thing. He actually sat up here and whooped his ass, and they sitting up here going back and forth. But then thinking sciatica give out again because he full of like 50 generations of lean and shit. So he sit up here like, oh shit, my sciatica again. Fall the fuck over. Uncle Jesse like, it's my turn, nigga. It's time for the finish him, nigga. Sit up here like, finish him. So Uncle Jesse puts in the work, nigga. He walked back over there a second time. Like, this time, I'm finna do the animality, bitch. I'm finna do the animality. I'm about to fuck her shit up. However, though, Moo Moo Man throw him the axe, though. And in cheating form, he sets up here and do Moo Moo Man shows mercy. Again? Shao Kahn, can they do that? Well, I don't know. It just seems that they just did it. Like, that seems like they're cheating, though, fam. Well, yes, it is, but I'll allow it. You won a really weird death tournament, sir. Like, I know for a fact you can only do one mercy. Now, is this a whole different fight? What's going on? I don't know. It's your death tournament, sir. How do you not know what the hell going on? You can't do 2 mercies in round 3. Maybe you can if you glitch the game or something. Is this a glitch fight in Mortal Kombat? Leave me the fuck alone. Nah, man, you gonna answer my damn question, Shao Kahn, and quit fucking playing. You sat up here, you allowed the second mercy to happen in round 3. Please tell me what the hell is going on. It's a Japanese toys commercial. Just let it be. Alright. You right. Thanks, Shao Kahn. Pound it. Thank you, sir. So, after deliberating with the judge of the death tournament, I guess you can't do 2 mercies in a round, I guess. I don't know. So, now, here we go. Let's reset Mortal Kombat one more time. Uncle Jesse was about to hit his brother with an animality. For the second time, Moo Moo Man holds run, press down 4 times, and does another mercy, which allegedly the homie Shao Kahn is just fucking okay with. And now, it's fucking time. Work is about to be put the fuck in. Uncle Jesse can't take no more L's. So now, the final L begins. Uncle Stinger, with his second no mercy, with his eyeball, with the red-headed stepchild, and his little brother behind him. Stinger puts in the fucking work. He gets over there. Finish him. Uncle Stinger holds block. Press up, low punch. Then hits him with high kick, low punch, high punch, high kick, low punch, high punch, high kick, high punch, low punch, high punch, low punch, high punch, high punch, and then hits him with a brutality. I don't like this stuff. Hit him with a brutality. Uncle Stinger wins. Brutality. Is that correct, Shao Kahn?
Yes, it was a brutality.
Pound it. Thank you, sir. So, the day is saved thanks to Uncle Stinger and Bubbles because she is the best. Bubbles. She can speak to squirrels. Anywho, so we know Bubbles can speak to squirrels. Uncle Stinger hits Uncle Jesse with a brutality. And it's just like, yes. And if that brutality that I listed off was right, that was the brutality in a Mortal Kombat trilogy for Johnny Cage. Because that is the only brutality that I ever took the time to learn. And I can do it on command. You have learned some fun fact about your boy Pastor L. So, just so you know, what proceeds to happen is we have what I have dubbed a Aniki moment. So he's sitting there holding him and caressing him and shit, holding him in his arms like, Aniki, please Aniki, don't let me please, don't go back to game, watch him more, don't say no, let live more, please, just live more, and you got Uncle Stinger, he did like, please, don't go back to BG, be my big brother, it's sad, and I'm just like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, but he just sitting there just rocking him, and then, you know, you got big brother like, stop being a bitch. Why you hit me with a brutality? A fatality would have done nicely. You just had to explode my ribcage like 4 times across the battlefield. Like, was that really fucking necessary? Anarchy, I'm sorry, 2004, please, I'm Robert, please help me, please don't go nowhere, please, no, brother, no, please, don't go nowhere, stop sounding like a bitch, this is what it's gotta do, now you gotta go say the earth from Dark Matter the nigger brother. This is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna absorb all your lean into me. And that's gonna make my death worth something, which makes me a kind of decent bad guy before I die. Please, Anarchy, no. Don't do this, Anarchy, please. Please don't absorb my lean. Please don't absorb my lean. Please, I don't wanna live in it without you, Anarchy. Shut up, stop being a little bitch. Let me put in this fucking work. And here, by the way, here are the cute MacGuffins to solve your magical problem, which will be resolved later in this episode, but probably gonna complicate shit because of the motherfucking story and plot. Anarchy, please, Anarchy, don't go. Oh, no. Dun. Here comes a new challenger. So, pussies. Oh, shit. Yo, Anarchy, who that? This Dark Matter the nigga. Man, I'm scared of him, kinda sorta. I'm gonna whoop his ass, but then you hit me with brutality and put my rib cages all over the thing. But yo, that nigga a beast, nigga. Sup, bitches? Down on my game in the building. Aight, yo, Uncle Jesse, what you doing over there crying like a bitch? I thought you was gonna put in this work, but you whack as fuck, nigga. Thought you gonna put in work, nigga. You ain't shit. That's really Don Armage? Man, yeah, dog. Man, yo, that nigga a beast. I heard that nigga one time wake the panther with his mind. Huh? I'm like, nigga, that's what I heard. It's true. Cause I'm Don Armage, aka Dark Matter the nigga, brother. Look, brother, I'm gonna rape Earth, brother. Uncle Stinger, you ain't shit, brother. Uncle Jesse, you ain't shit either, brother. I'm gonna work all the fucking Stingers, brother. Whoop all they ass. You ain't gonna do shit on Mr. L. I heard about you, brother. You the little bitch, brother. You ain't lucky. You just fucking not lucky, little brother. I'm gonna whoop your ass, brother. Ooh, yeah. Huh? Look, this is what I'm gonna do for you, brother. You see this, brother? This is what I call the Death Matter Jark Ball, the nigger brother ball, brother. I'm gonna rape Earth from where I'm standing, brother. I'm gonna rape Earth through a hologram, brother, because I'm a fucking gangster, brother. Ooh, yeah. Get this work. So, here is what I understand. Dark Matter the nigger shows up, talks all this shit, give the word to Ho-Chan, rape Earth for real, then through a fucking hologram, does a fucking dark matter, the nigga death energy ball, and fucks up everybody's shit. That was a thing that happened. Remember, this is a Japanese toy commercial. Please ask no questions. That a hologram can do a super. Like, how many super meters did this nigga have? Like, it probably take a whole lot of fucking super meter to fucking do a super death energy ball from a fucking hologram. And I'm just sitting up here like, this nigga a beast. This nigga is the new Lord. Because you know you Lord status. You know you Lord status. When you can do a hypo death wave death matter energy ball from a fucking hologram. I know we spent a couple minutes on this setup, but I was in awe of this shit. So, he shoots the energy ball, and now we have Uncle Jesse's final last stand. That's what we're gonna call it. Just fuck with me on this, alright? Just fuck with your boy. So, Uncle Jesse, with his last bits of energy, dry snitches on Dark Matter, the nigger brother, aka Don Amage, and sits up here and say, look, this is what you do. If you murk the big ass consumers, all the rest of them will turn off. That's how you say today. That's how you say today, like Pop-Up Girls, because Bubbles is the best and she can speak to squirrels and she's super cute. So, if you do that, you will do it. So, go do that. Anarchy 2004. Please don't leave me, Anarchy. Shut up, little brother. I gotta go put in his work so I can come back in a movie. Please, Anarchy, please don't leave. But I'm gonna hold the death wave back. But Anarchy, please don't leave. Stinger, get your bitch ass out of here. I ain't got time for your shit. I'm finna look like a gangster and go back to Kamen Rider game. Well, I'm still alive and can't transform, but not here cause I'm gonna fucking die. But Anarchy, please don't leave. Stinger, get your punk ass out of here. So, with that being said, Scorpio does the honorary act of absorbing 50 generations of lean, having a anarchy moment with his brother, saying, fuck Dark Matter, the nigger brother, and then holds off the Death Wave energy ball so the squadron can get away. Rip Scorpio. Before we get into the rest of this episode, because I don't think I want to wait to, get to this point at the end of the episode and then wrap it up, I'm going to say it right here. Even though that this is where it ends, is that this arc was pretty damn good when dealing with Uncle Jesse and introducing him as a character and trying to evolve Stinger and even Japanese Justin to a degree as characters who benefited from this. And even Champ, because you have built all of these bridges, because so you already know it's already gonna be the squadron of Moo Moo Man, Japanese Justin, and Uncle Stinger putting in work on some ops. You already know that they gonna have that camaraderie and they building more of these bridges and trying to build together this family of Kyuranger. So I feel that Uncle Jesse as a character, well, Scorpio I should say, because I wanna sit up here and actually be respectable for a change to the media we are watching, is that they put in work. And they put in work in a way that has built this bridge for future interactions with these characters and things like that. And I think that's an amazing look, and I love every bit of it. So, shout out to the show putting in this work. Always a great, wonderful time. And you've given me my wife Raptor Bay, because she is Raptor Bay. And I got Cutie Hammy. See, I thought I told y'all like a long time ago. I unlocked Kyuranger Harriman, bitch. West side. Alright, so, with that being said, now that we've laid Scorpio, a.k.a. Uncle Jesse, to rest, the Ripper's over there chilling, you know what I'm saying, Becky doing something, what's the plan now? We got Moo Moo Man like, yo, hey, Bo, you alright? I can't let his death be in vain, hey, Bo. We gonna put in some work, nigga, you down? Hell yeah, nigga, you know I got your back, fam, Moo Moo Man, Stinger Connect. yo, I'm gonna bring you through, man. I'm gonna let you meet my girl Malin, man. Girl, man, let me tell you, my nigga. You know what it is. So, with that being said, it's time for the final assault. Like, Uncle Jesse's been dealt with. So now it's this whole rape Earth thing that we got to deal with. Mr. L, like, he called up, hey, yo, Raptor Bay, I need you to send all the squadrons out right now, all the Q Thomas, all the Q vehicles. I need you to send them all. I need you to send the Q cycle. We ain't even got one of them yet, and I know it's a Q Thomas that's some of the motorcycle because this is a damn Japanese toy show, and there has to be a motherfucking Q Thomas that's some of the motherfucking bike. Take me on the bet because I bet you there is one. Send them all. He called up the Raptor Bay on my uncle. Raptor Bay like, we in trouble. Help us. I'm like, my baby's in trouble. What am I gonna do? I can't really do anything because I'm not Q-rated. But look, so we got the squadron up there on my uncle, and just make sure that we understand what the squadron is on my uncle. We got Raptor Bay, we got the BN squad, and we got Wolf. They up there. We got them. They up there. And shit's going wrong. So they sitting up here. Somebody has attacked the Atlas. Don't know who. Don't know why. We just gonna assume for the sake thereof because they just drifting off in the middle of fucking space. It's Dark Matter, the nigger, and the squadron. So they can't sit up here and get off the ship to go sit up here and go put in work against the Kasumars because they getting attacked. So Mr. L like, yo, I'm calling plays. Yo, Shinron Perp, Cutie Hammy, Spotter J, yo, Sandy JR, go put in work. Like y'all did that at the beginning of the episode with that Kurisigama shit, niggas, on some Michelangelo Ninja Turtle shit 2012 cartoon, put in more work. They're like, alright then, we out. So they sit up here and they go put in the work. Mr. L like, Mr. L sitting up here like, yo, second part of the plan, we got all three parts of the motherfucking Argos, let's put this shit together. So he sits up here, holds them out, the three Q MacGuffins turn into one Super MacGuffin, and they sit up here, save the attack, and sits up here and they summon the Argos, which is a big ass fucking pirate ship. Shout out to my other bae, Luca Milfy. She's different alternate dimension Raptor bae. It's a thing. It's a thing. Do not worry about it. By the way, watch fucking Go Kaijin. One of the best Sentais ever. Even if you don't understand none of the 5th anniversary shit, one of the best Sentais in the bed is fucking Go Kaijin. That fucking cracking Luca Milfy. Anyway, so they sit up here and they summon this big ass fucking pirate ship because. Okay, so here's my question at this point, because I'm sitting up here thinking like a pirate ship, right? So I'm thinking like because they gonna get on board to invest. I'm thinking like actually I take that back. When they summoned the motherfucker, I was sitting up here thinking like a pirate ship. So you telling me it's a space pirate ship, right? You telling me this is a space pirate ship. So when as soon as they summoned the bitch and it came up out the motherfucker, it came up, and I'm sitting up here thinking they gonna fly this motherfucker, and I'm sitting up here like, well, no, that don't make sense because it's floating on the water, and I'm sitting up here because I seriously, for real shit, paused the episode, and I'm sitting up here just trying to like sort this out in my head, and I'm just sitting up here like, you know what, this making my head hurt too much. Hit on pause, so they get on this ship, right? So they sit up here, get on. I'm like. Lucky pulls off the Tayo Q Tama, plays some Boktai, and sits up here, saves the attack, and now he done got a damn flashlight. I'm kind of like, that's disrespectful for your super mode. And I'm like, how did you not turn into your super mode, but wait, you weren't transformed, so I guess Q timers work differently when you are transformed to when you not, when it activates the super mode or something? I'm thinking too much about this. Anywho. So they got a light, they walking around the cut, and they sit up here and they bump into the tube that Philip J. Fry from Futurama was in. It's like, and you got Bender in the cut too, like, suck my shiny metal ass, and I'm just like, Bender, shut up. But Bender, no, Philip J. Fry was there. You should watch Futurama, one of the best shows ever. Anyhow, so they find this coffin, which is technically a cryogenic tube. So they try to sit up here and figure out what to do about it. Meanwhile, we got the Shinron Perp Zord, and they putting in work. And while this is happening, They sitting up here like Raptor Bay and the squad. They still in trouble. You got the Shinron Perp Zord doing what it can, and they trying to figure out exactly what to do. And you got Shinron Perp like, yo, I wonder what's going on with Lucky and them because they need to hurry the fuck up because if they summon this damn Argo thing, we about to get our ass whooped. Somebody fucking do something, please. So they found the tube at this point. So we back on the Earth in the Argos, right? Now they finally sit up here in a tube, and they sit up here like, yo, should we push the button? Should we push the button? Man, I don't know if we should push the button. You want to push the button? I'm not really sure. Should we push the button? Man, fuck it, let's push the button. So Japanese Justin and motherfucking Mr. L push the button, and they see this dead nigga in there. And by dead nigga, I mean he look mad golf and shit. He sitting up here, got this long hair nigga like Wednesday Addams and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, I was sitting up here, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Because I was gonna make this joke, but I couldn't fully put it out, man. Yo, shout out to the oblongs, yo. There are surprising things when you go on Tumblr and you search for the oblongs, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna give you, that's for free. Past the L, I'm giving you that one for free, right? I'm giving you that one for free. Search for the oblongs on Twitter, my nigga. My nigga. So, while you searching for the oblongs on Twitter and Tumblr, while you doing that, he get up. He sits up here like, and Japanese Justin like, yo, is this nigga dead? And I'm sitting up here like, yeah, he probably dead. Like, you know, he was in a tube, he just laying there. But he's a Japanese Justin straight up look at the squad like, yo, is this nigga dead? So they reach over to touch me, turn over. Sup, niggas? Hey, yo, who want to play some League? Who want to speed run some League Awakening? And I'm like, what? Like this nigga get off the tube, the first thing he want to do, he want to speed run Link Awakening. A great Zelda game, hell yeah, Link Awakening is my fucking shit. And let me see, for the record, let me sit up here and think about it. That was the first the second Zelda I ever beat. Because back in the day before there were facts and you ain't want, and Boss Lady wouldn't buy you a fucking $30 strategy guide for this game you found on the fucking ground, it wasn't on internet at that point that you had access to, so it was like, I didn't have the Nintendo Power with the answers in it, so it took me some years before I found the fact which got around about how to work the trade mini game so that you get the stuff that you need to beat the game. Shout out to Brasov, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he wrote the fact for the game that I beat the game with. So shout out to Brasov. Amazing guy, doing work. I'm like, that dude, he sat up here, he done upended this game, and I respect him mad for that. I always looked up to him, respect. But anyway, we got this dude coming out the cut like, yo, let's speed run some Zelda games. He like, yo, Let's do Majora's Mask glitchless, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like that. I don't want to do it. And it's like, he get pissed off that no one wants to speed run Zelda games, so he sits up here and starts swinging his sword. We gon' speed run some games, awesome games on quick 2018. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, this nigga is crazy, man. This nigga crazy. Somebody get him. So he sitting up here like, yo, hey, could you calm the fuck down about GDQ, homie? That shit ended a couple days ago. You can watch this shit on YouTube now, bruh. Calm down, my nigga. Calm down. Just relax, man. Relax. Just chill. Just chill. Look, how about this? We'll speedrun King of Demons instead. Does that make you feel better? King... 100% full best ending King of Demons. Play King of Demons on Super Nintendo. You might find that game under its actual Japanese name, Majuo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a great action game or something. Really crazy ass story translated by I think Aeon Genesis did that translation, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, great fucking game. You should play that. So they sitting up here arguing about what game they gonna speed run and shit. And they sitting up here like, maybe if we transform and bust a fucking pose and maybe explain this shit to this nigga, maybe he'll fucking understand. I don't know. I'm just sitting up here just wondering, like, we can bust a pose for this nigga and maybe he'll get it. So they sit up here, my saves have changed. They transform and they sit up here like, yo, hey nigga, we are the Kyuranger. See, what we do is we transform, bust a pose, talk shit, whoop a nigga ass, right? That's what we do. So, do you get it now? We're not here to speedrun Majuo. We're not here to do that. I don't think, I'm like, is there a speed man for gunman? Proof that. I'm not sure. Treasure Hunter J? I don't know. I'm like, yo, let's just speed run Super Mario Brothers 3 like normal people. Because you can't speed run Super Mario Brothers 1, well you can, but that game is probably far perfect you can get in the speed run world. I'm like, that game, that shit down there on task time. I'm like, niggas, it's crazy. Look. Do you want to speed run games now? It's not that time. It's time for Kyuranger. So we got Kyuranger. We bust the pose, we transform. Are you good? Yeah. We can speed run games later. He sits up here, he introduces himself, he says, yo, my name is Atori Tsurugi, I'm from the Earth, and I'm from Earth. You from Earth? Yeah, man, I'm from Earth, dog. I've been down on Earth. I've been down here in this ship for years on Earth. I was born and raised in Compton, I think. That's at least what my birth certificate said that was in my pocket. It said, and I quote, born and raised in Compton. And I'm just sitting up here like, I love NWA too. So, okay, then, fine. Whatever. So, it's cool. So, yo. Damn. This seems to be an interesting problem you have. You think? They want to rape Earth. We don't have the power to rape the Earth. We use the Argos. We found you in it. So, how about you get in the Argos, pilot the sumbitch, and murk all the niggas? Nah, fam. You have completely and utterly misunderstood. Hold. Wait. Hold up. I gotta do something real quick. Hold that thought. In the most gangster shit I have seen in a long fucking time, this dude sits up here, pulls this sword out the fucking shield, and sits up here and burns himself alive and gets half naked. And I'm just like, this nigga get half naked, cut his hair, and I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, Japanese toy commercial need to quit this bullshit, because I'm like, hell no. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. And I'm just like, what? For real, I was like, what? And then, this nigga, it's like this nigga literally burnt himself a new fucking outfit. And I'm just like, what? Okay. And I'm just like, what? What? He burned himself a new suit. What? He literally set himself on fire, Lil Jon, and fucking burnt himself a new fucking outfit. Okay. Alright, thanks, Lil Jon. I'm like, yo, man, everybody coming through. We got Lil Jon, we had Shot Khan earlier, dog. I'm like, yo, star-studded episode of this. I'm like, yo, everybody showing to the synagogue, man, trying to get this work. So, this Atori Tsurugi dude is burnt himself a new fucking outfit, and I'm like, damn. And then like, yo, this nigga do the show off head shit, and I'm just like, yo, cause you know when you got technically this 6th Ranger, cause I'm trying to think, cause it's like, cause is he the 6th Ranger technically? Like, the thing is that Shinron Perk, after all the stuff that he was doing and everything that he did to get his powers or whatever, he got his show off episode where he was sitting up here doing like his cousin Carl on Duty Black Costume, just murking niggas, right? So there was that. I'm like, when Japanese Justin finally got the power of a bear and shit, set up here and did Kuma combo from Tekken 7, and there are all those, by the way, and set up here and put in work. This was some other shit. I don't remember the last time somebody made an entrance quite like this dude right here. I'm like, there have been some pretty close ones. I'm like, when Guy showed up, that was hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Niji put in some work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's been some work, but this shit, what we are about to talk about, just to spoil it, like, huh? Because that's exactly what happened. He sat up here like, yo, putting in the work. Sitting up here, Starbuster, ho-oh soldier. So now, from this point on, just so we know, this dude code name is Birdman. That's what we call him. We call him Birdman. Cause that's what it's at. That's his name, Birdman. Cause I sat up here was trying to figure out, like, you know, cause I'm trying to keep shit simple and very dumb to make sense. We call him Birdman now. I was thinking about calling him like Ken the Eagle or some shit. No, we call him Birdman. Jonah Swan is still bad. I thought you niggas knew. Yeah, but yeah, Birdman. So Birdman then transformed, and it's like it's about to fucking go down. It's like you still got Shinron Perp. He's still asking like where the squad at, and sit up here, and then it's like, and then they zoom over on my uncle, and everybody is like, yo, this nigga is the shit. I think Bay got distracted for 2 seconds. She looked at him with the eye. She looked at me, and I got kind of jealous. But you know, we'll talk about it in counseling next week. I'm like, we it's like, because we about to get married, we going through marriage counseling right now. We just trying to make sure that we are perfect fit for each other. That I understand that she's an android, and I'm a human being, and all the stuff that you talk about with your shrink or whatever. Trying to make sure that you guys are right for each other. So we doing that. Birdman, the legend nigga, sits up here and puts in the work. And I'm sitting up here like, this dude is like, because let me explain to you exactly what's happened and what's going to happen is that they sitting up here and they legitimately putting this nigga over. Like, the things that Birdman does, and I'm just sitting up here like, what in the fuck? This dude sitting up here putting in work on dudes that it usually take at least the 5 QLET chance range to go down and put in. He just sat up here, took out 2 biggest niggas by himself, took out a whole squad of dark matter, the niggas, brothers, niggas, dog, and I'm just like, what in the fuck? This dude was like, I am in awe of the L's. It's like, this dude is God of L's right now, because I have never seen so many L's quantitatively dealt in that short amount of time. In the quantitative time that he has dealt these L's, he took out a whole squadron of the niggas. He sat up here, 2 of them big niggas with bazookas. He took their ass out. Ho-Chan shows the fuck up like, I want to kawaii suck your dick. And sets up her, died is Oliver attached, catches the blade with 2 fingers on some gangster shit, and hit this bitch straight through the middle, 1 slash through the shit, like, blow. And I'm just like, they sat up her, they served up Ho-Chan to him. But they did that with Shinron Perp too. They served her up to him. They didn't served up Ho-Chan to multiple people. I'm like, even Lord Bonbon, nigga, and Lord Geki put in work on this bitch. Ho-Chan just gets served up whenever the show feel like serving somebody up to get this work. Whenever the show wants to serve up and get this work, Ho-Chan is usually who they get. Ho-Chan is usually who they get to serve up this work, and I'm just sitting up here like, damn, are you serious? And like I said, and I will sit up here and I will repeat what happened. She sits up here like, you fight me. She sits up here doing fencing shit like this fucking track and field 2 or something. Sits up here, wah, 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 wah. She sits up here, catches the blade, flicks that motherfucker out of her, sits up here, take the blade out, 1 slash through the motherfucker, split this bitch in half, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm just like, wow. But it gets even better than that. This nigga like, you know what? You said that you need to solve your Earth rape matter? I'm your guy. The legend, bitch. Birdman, the legend, nigga, to the rescue. This nigga proceeds to destroy a whole fleet of the Dark Matter Squadron, and then take out the big Sumo and slash that bitch right in half. And I was like, why? And here's why I'm saying why. And I'm saying this just as someone who watches the show in an objectively way when it comes to the plot. If this is how y'all building him up. Y'all need somebody to either show that arc was weak before Birdman showed up, because it's like whoever it is they bring in, this dude gotta be extra stronger than Birdman, dog. This dude gotta make Birdman take a massive L for me to believe. Because if this is what Birdman come in and do day zero, they should just go run right after Dark Matter the nigger and just murk him. If that's the case. But they just sat up here and put this nigga mad over, and I'm like, why? WH, why? Because it's like, usually when like your 6 Rangers or your extra Rangers come in and they get their show off episode, and it's believable to understand that it's been a little ramp up in difficulty that however many of y'all is at this point couldn't handle, that I can by myself, and then the ramp goes from there. What Birdman did up the stakes in a way that even Japanese toy commercial gonna have to find a way to legitimately make me believe you can wipe yourself out of your hole that you have just dug yourself out of. Because you dug yourself in this hole. So whoever it is that show up gotta be able to take out the 12 of them. But I don't know if like he immediately gonna join them or whatever, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So I don't know. But Birdman put in this fucking work. He get back up like, yo, I'm a motherfucking legend, nigga. I put in work like this in my fucking sleep, and I'm like, what? I'm like, this dude a monster. I sat up here and watched this and legitimately had a random thought in my head. Like, why isn't there a Muso for Sentai? Like, we got Bat Ride War. Why doesn't Sentai have one? Why don't they have Sentai DLC for those games? I don't know, but that show off was nuts. And like I said, and we sat up here and talked about it. Whatever they do following this, they gotta make this legitimately believable. So, with that being said, the day was saved thanks to Birdman. And of course, Bubba, because she is the bestest and the cutest of all time. And that's it. Birdman come down like, yo, this ain't shit for me, bruh. But I holler at you niggas, man. I'm off this bitch. And then we got to clean up the rest of this mess that we've delivered. So, Uncle Stinger goes to Uncle Jesse's grave and is like, yo, I'm going to miss you, Anarchy. Anarchy, please come back, Anarchy. Uncle Jesse come from beyond the grave. You sound like a bitch. Get out of here. Okay, Anarchy. I love you, Anarchy. I love you. And that was that. They settled all the accounts. I'm like, we talked about it earlier. They settled all the accounts. That's that. So, it's a celebration. We on my uncle. The day has been saved. They like, yo, Chantu is back. Like, we rebuilt him better than ever. Like, we can fix him. We can make him better. So every time he punch a nigga now, it's going to be bionic arm sounds now. So that should be fun. So they sit up here like, yo, yay, Moo Moo Man, yay, Moo Moo Man. Japanese Justin like, yo, I got dolls. Look, I made this one. It's a Anarchy. And then they bring in more dolls. And it's like, yo, he hand them out. Like, yo, Japanese Justin, yo, man, you the bomb, my nigga. You made these? No, I didn't make these. Uncle Stinger did. Anarchy made these. Uncle Stinger walk up in the room. He like, where y'all get those from? Yo, we heard you made these. Man, I'm like, everybody from my hood know how to do that, man. Yo, I'm gangster with a needle, man. It's alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, though. Scorpio system, all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do that. We do that. That's what we used to do before we sold Stingerling to people. That's what we did. This was the old dope trade, that we would make little super deformed dolls of people and then sell them and like make them in like a couple of minutes. That's how we used to do before we used to move work. And that's just what it was. And it's like they sit up here and he sits up here then just to make sure that we put a bow on this. I'm sorry that I infected you with Stingerling, that I may have possibly whooped your ass, that you got rider kicked by my dead brother. Do y'all forgive me? He sits up here, bows his head, like, we forgive you, man. Raise your head up. Hey, man, I gotta go, man. Where you going, Stick? I just gotta go, man. They like sit up here, bump into the wall. He sit up here like, man, I gotta go. And sits up here, and they sit up here, and they have a laugh at this nigga's expense. Like, ha ha ha. Like, man, look, he's so nervous. Look at him. He looks so cute doing that. I'm like, hey, me shut up, bitch. And I'm just sitting up here like, yeah, I'm glad that they sit up here and wrapped it up that way. But this episode does leave us with a couple of more questions. Starting with Shinron Perp asking, who is Birdman? Who is Birdman, right? Who is the Birdman? And then Birdman show up at the end. He got a Q-Tom in his hand like, yo, legend shit, bitch, and walk off. And that was an episode of Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. I did not expect this to take that long, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Long form and all that. I hope you guys enjoy it. But there is one question that I have, like lore-wise, that I want to leave y'all to think about. Do y'all remember a couple episodes ago when Uncle Jesse brought up the Argos to Jark Matter, the nigger brother? And he sat up here like I was already aware. Take me on the bed right now. Jark Matter, Don Armage, or how you ever want to put Amwash, Don Carnage from fucking Tailspin, oh yeah. I don't want to sing that. Dizzy might get mad or something. The Dizzy Afternoon. Okay, look, real shit before we get about it. Who is this dude? He gotta be one of the dudes they rolled with back in the day who got corrupted that they don't talk about, but then like in episode 40, like, yo, we used to roll this nigga, that's who he is now. Take me on the bet. Take me on the bet. Take me on the bet. Just letting you know what it is. Well, that's that, y'all. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. You know your boy Pastor AK, the one and the only Triple the G.O.D, live from the synagogue. That's that, man. I'm like, I said, oh, they doing, I'm sitting there like, what the hell is that sound? They doing construction on my street. Weird stuff. But yo, before we get up out of here, man, work. I'm like, my schedule is being highly adjusted about what I do when. So that's why this came out late. I've been putting out X8 on Saturday, so you know this has been the thing I do. But once I get my schedule back into some kind of flow, I should be able to get things out and put more work in and do stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I know I've said this before. Change is coming for real. I'm like, the squadron, they sick of doing business how we doing business, so upheavals and stuff. So stay tuned for all of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this into a video. I'd like to thank you guys. If you guys stay with me for dinner this whole hour, and I know there's a couple of y'all that do because for all the laughs and shit, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get up out of here. You know who it is. It's the one and the only, the Triple the G.O.D, a.k.a. Pastor L, live from the synagogue. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. I was going to say I'll holler at you guys next time, you know, the whole start changing thing, but I want to thank you guys for coming to the synagogue today. Please, on your way out, please drop some money in the buckets right there, you know what I'm saying? The ushers will take care of you, anything. Get your collector plate on that side, do all that. And we'll be back to church, man, when the XA review drops. So with that being said, start changing!